Notification. Now broadcasting. Notification. Screenshot captured.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB the Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics and the Chicago Cubs.
Screenshot captured. Notification.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, number 32. What do you have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swinging a foul straight back. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. No play, that's an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
That one hammered center field, and it's gone. A towering shot to center. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. One down. And let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
2 outs. That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Back here at Wrigley Field, pitching in our game today, Barry Zito. What should we keep an eye on here?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way. Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. Ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. So up now for Chicago, Fred McGrath. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Patterson stands at third with one gone to the inning. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Rondell White, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. In the air, left side, Preciado. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And it's fouled away.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and he's out on the tag. Ping-pongs around a bit. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, number 7. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Next up for the A's, Ron Gant. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Checks over to first, back safely.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Man at first, one away. Swings through it for the K. To second, but way too late, safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he can't come up with it. He will score. The A's have moved.
What's up, Mr. Yankee? What's going on, Mr. Yankee?
What's
going on?
No messing around right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Next to hit, Johnny Damon. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So one run in the inning on this base hit. Here at Wrigley Field. And now here's the veteran DH, number 30. Zito back to work. Just missed. Esposito ready to fire now. Swing and a chopper out to short. And quickly one away in the second. And now the veteran catcher, Joe Girardi. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Ojeda in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Young batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extent,
gets it to first, and that is on the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Tejada. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
At the plate, Jason Giambi. Fly to left his first time. Giambi in his 7th season, 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Jermaine Dye will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Gets into chase after that one. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they back here at the friendly confines. Now here is Corey Patterson. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
McGrath takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. 2 out, space is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tejada boots it.
Damn, are you serious?
First and second, 2 outs. Coomer getting ready to hit. Late swing, fouled off. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Eric Chavez. Out to center. Patterson under it. And there's 1 down. Next is the designated hitter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Strike 2. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we're expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Damn, late again.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He might go high this time. He's prepared for some time. He might go high.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Ron Gant. And first offering is fouled off. A's leading by a run. On the ground, right side. Out number 3. Nothing doing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 30. You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Same thing.
Now batting,
And next for the Cubs, Joe Girardi. Tap foul at the plate. That's out to center field. Can't get there. Base hit. So digging in, Ojeda. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt, but kept close. And now a man into scoring position. And up next for Chicago, Eric Young. This to third, Lynn. Inning over.
Yes.
One left for the Cubs. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Ramon Hernandez. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the second baseman. RBI single his last time up. There's a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Johnny Damon up next for the A's. Ripped on a line to center. Patterson makes the catch. Back here at Wrigley Field, and stepping in is the speedy Corey Patterson on the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And here is Sosa to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Giambi takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Fred McGrath digs in now. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Not even close there. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. So up now for Chicago, Rondell White just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. He goes down looking. Cubs lead. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter now, Miguel Tejada. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
I thought that was gone.
All over that one right there. Put a great swing on that pitch.
Felix Herrera gets the call from the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss and a slider. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Number 49 getting ready to go. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Jermaine Dye up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. And a swing and a miss there. One out and a runner at second. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Next up for the A's, Eric Chavez. Swings through that one above the zone.
0-1's the count.
I'm going to chase.
And there's a foul ball. There's another. That's 3 straight strikeouts.
Fuck, I let him off the hook.
Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Ron Coomer. Slice to right, and this one looks like trouble. Throws to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Center field. Damon puts it away for the out. Digging in, Joe Girardi. That one lifted to left. Preciado moving under it. Out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Ojeda. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 49.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball there. Swing at a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Ron Gant. Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, that might be gone. That might be gone.
Going back.
Damn!
Brings it in at the wall.
And the wind blew it back in. Fuck.
Thought that was a no-doubter.
Yes,
Like the wind
blew
was
it in.
holding that in this ballpark.
And now here's the A's catcher, Ramon Hernandez. In the air, right field.
Beto, stay fast.
And that is a foul ball. One-run game, one out, one on.
Oh my God! No!
One deep
Yes!
to left center.
Yes!
That's back there.
Yes.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 5-2.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
And now, number 11.
Oh, good one.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Yes.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now here is Johnny Damon. To first, and he
yes!
gets it. Everyone's
Yes!
safe.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a...
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, number 44.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
Yes.
One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Yes.
So on the wild pitch, two
Wild
guys
pitch and
advance.
that wild swing paid off.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with two in scoring position.
Damn.
Swings and misses. That's strike two.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Now here is Jason Giambi. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Clearly they didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
So bases all loaded up. Dive now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Damn.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Damon at second. Giambi at first. 2 out of the inning.
Damn.
And the count is 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. That's ripped into the outfield.
Damn. Yes, Mr.
And that's the third out.
Yes, Mr. Grand Slam. Fuck.
Back here at the friendly confines. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Eric Young.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Sends it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Sosa at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering is in for a strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Stays alive.
Get him out.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground. Whips it across, and there's two down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One left for the Cubs. They trail at 5-2. And we're back. We're at the top of the eighth. Now the third baseman, Eric Chavez. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Damn. Swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Ron Gant. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. All one there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. They're doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Two outs. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Go quickly and quietly there. They're still out.
He had 105. He tied.
Front 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Number 31. White leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. The first two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Oh,
snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact.
There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw into second, and that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Over to Giambi, and that is the inning.
At least one more insurance, man.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 13. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
My God, he just missed it. They ended up in the second home run of the game. Just missed it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Nabs it, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Slider right there.
No, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One down, base is empty.
Yes.
That's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
There's one.
Safe.
Over to first, safe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Tejada. He's already homered in this game. And swing and a miss. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner on the move.
Damn.
Hard hit left side. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. And 9-1-2. Bob. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, number 44.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And there's a strike. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one out now.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got one out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Out in the left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Corey Patterson will hit next. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick.
He's got
to stay back a little longer.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hard hit right side. And that'll do it.
Yes. Yes.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2.
I love this classic. Yeah, 37 at bats for the A's. 5 runs, 10 hits, 5 RBIs, 1 walk, 11 games. 1 double, 2 homes, 1 error. I used 3 pitches for the win. Cubs 37 at bat, 2 runs, 10 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, 11 Ks. They had 3 doubles, 1 stolen base. They used 5 pitches for the loss.